really rewarding to be able to find our passion at such a young age and to be able to live it out day by day, not only for ourselves, but I mean, we're helping family members, we're helping staff. And if we can just be a little bit of that to some people in our area, then that can grow as well.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Emma, and we're the owners of Heim BBQ in Fort Worth.
Well, the first brisket I cooked, I was 12, and I was cooking on my granddad's old smoker in the backyard, and it was just kind of a mess, but my mom told me that it turned out good, so I still think she's lying about that. But the first smoker that I built I was maybe 15 or so, and it was a trash can. And we put an electrical element in the bottom of it, and it was perfect for cooking ribs. My mom would ask me to cook ribs, and that was a big deal when my family would ask me to cook ribs instead of my granddad.
Travis and I first met when we were in junior high. We didn't actually date until you were a senior in high school and I was a freshman in college. Cradle robber.
I'd cook barbecue a lot in college. We'd eat ramen noodles all week, and my mom would send cookies, and I'd just eat cookies all week, and then we'd save up money for to buy brisket or to buy a rack of ribs. And I think Emma's eaten more bad barbecue than probably anyone. Oh, try this out. I did a new technique or whatever, and it was just awful garbage.
Barbecue's been part of our relationship from the very beginning. He would say, what if we opened a restaurant and what if we did barbecue? We're barely making it by. I'm probably calling my parents every other week for groceries. That's so sweet. But reality was I don't think that's gonna happen.
The first real time I cooked barbecue for people outside of my family was the church that we were going to would do these lunches. I think I cooked one brisket, and this little old man, he came up and goes, "That's the best brisket I've ever had in my life." We thought up these pop-up dinners that we called T&E Meat Club. I could test out recipes on barbecue, and we just have live music and cold beer and just basically throw a party. And we didn't make any money off of them or anything. I was unhappy really with the job that I had, but working 24 hours straight or 36 hours straight, cooking briskets and then getting ready for the parties was almost like a vacation. When somebody has a bite of brisket and you see the look on their face, you don't really remember the 24 hours that you were awake. 2013, I got laid off from my job, and it was just a lot of uncertainty about, okay, well, what the heck do we do now? And that was rock bottom.
I get a phone call from him, and he's like, I found this food truck online, and I think I want to lease it, and we can start doing the business out of there. It's everything that we have been doing barbecue-wise, and basically our entire marriage up to this point has been leading to this. He's like, I don't know, I'm second-guessing it, and I said, just do it.
We spent all of the money that we had in our checking account on meat for the first day, which was dumb. That's really dumb, but it was cool.
We were just starting to get traction, and the review came out May 1st. He calls me, and I'm sitting in my cubicle, and he goes, I think you can quit your job now. And that day at noon, I called my boss. I said, I'm not gonna come back.
We started having people wait an hour in line, 2 hours in line.
We got to the point where we were selling out before we even opened.
I received an email. It was from Rachel Churchill, and she asked, have you ever thought of opening a restaurant on Magnolia? And I was like, every day of my life.
We opened August 6th of 2016, so we just hit about 7 months now.
You think, I know, we'll have a positive reaction, but the amount of food, barbecue that we've sold and booze and everything else is just insane. We made it a priority. We want to source the best quality meat, no hormones, no antibiotics. The animals are treated more humanely, they're processed humanely. It's not normal, stuff for a barbecue place. And if you're gonna invite someone over to your home and you're gonna have a party, you wanna have the best quality ingredients.
We're looking to open our second location in the River District. At the beginning, the amount of growth that we've had was shocking, and people have supported us so strongly, and so we're so thankful for it. But it seems like this is like the next step in what we've already been doing.
There's a lot of things that we're unable to do at our first restaurant now that we hope to have there, like live music and offer more catering options. We want to make our new restaurant, a fixture of the community where people come to just to hang out, just to have a beer, to enjoy the food. But more so, it's important to have that environment where everyone feels welcome. People have their favorite barbecue place, and it's like the church that they go to, or it's their favorite sports team. It's very meaningful to us when someone says, I tell everyone in town, everyone I meet, I tell to come to your place, and you feel almost like a shared ownership. There's not a net or anything. It's having to just really go for it and rely on each other to really push and make it happen. Was the reason that we're successful. Every time we've come to that crossroads of risking or moving on, it's I think we've really had to look at each other and just be like, is this something that we can do? And we'll just go for it.
There's nothing like being rated with some of the best places. Oh my gosh, is this really where we're at? And I think we always try to stay humble and try to remember where we're coming from, where we're going, and we're getting shaped by the people that come in to see us, and so it's helping us kind of help shape the community. It's like we're giving back to the community as much as they're giving to us. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road, we hope to be a fixture in this community, a place where people can come and hang, get great quality food, feel good about what they're eating, and leave happy. If we're lucky enough to have children one day, we'd like to pass it down. We would like Heim to forever be a Fort Worth staple.